Hey everybody, what's going on? All right, let's talk go bags today, or get home bags, or whatever people call them. Basically, the philosophy of it, of having a go bag, there's a lot of different thoughts out there. Some people are super hardcore into, like, you know, if I'm going to Walmart and something happens and all of a sudden I've got to trek all the way back home to my family in Nebraska. Let's say they live in, like, Washington, and they're like, I'm gonna have a go bag that I can get all the way there. Okay, well, all the power to you. Go for it, do it. I don't care. That's not for me. Basically, my idea of a bag like this, it spawned from being in law enforcement and needing something to be like, it's more than what I carry on my person, and it's something that I can just grab and deal with the situation and be done with it. Okay, it's not a long term, like, you know, it's not necessarily a sustained firefight, and it's not necessarily I'm going to war. And all these people that say, yeah, this is my go to war, and they've never been to war, and they don't even know what they're talking about. That's just a little rant. But basically, this is just like a bad situation happens, and it comes up really fast, and this is something that I can have, that I can grab and deal with the situation and be done with it. And it, like I said just a second ago, it's more than just what I have on my body, because what you should carry on your body is just your bare essentials of what you have and what you need. What you have in the bag is kind of an independent thing that you can grab that adds to what you already have. All right. So basically, what this is it's a UTG. I think it's called a messenger bag. I don't have the exact the name of it or whatever, but it's just a single strap thing. It's got a little hooky dooky thing you could put on your belt, keep it from slapping around. I never use it. Generally, I would either keep it all folded up and stuffed under a seat, or sling it over your seat, or carry it in the back of your trunk, or wherever you want to carry it. But it's fairly small, and if, like, I wasn't worried about the color of it. If you walk around with a bag like this, it looks kind of tactical, and so you're going to kind of draw attention to yourself. Maybe if you had one in, like, pink. I heard somebody, or I watched a video on it a couple years ago. Some girl had one, and it was pink. And I mean, it just kind of looks like a rugged purse at that if it's like that. But anyway, enough with that. I'm ranting, or I'm rambling. But basically, what we have, let's just go from top to bottom. On the top, you have this little pouch, and generally, I will just carry some pens or whatnot in there, kind of, because I use this thing at the range for different things, and so I'll mark my targets or do whatever. But generally, that's just stuff. I've carried mags in there before, but that's just writing things, whatever. That's basically all I have in there. This is a really bad review. I'm just kind of going over this. I don't have specs on stuff and prices on things. It's just basically just what I have in here. And again, like I said, I go to the range a lot, so on the front you have this little pouch, right? And I usually just carry some Ear Pro in there. Just kind of keep it accessible, keep it ready. Back in the back, you have a big, not the main pouch, but right behind the main pouch, I carry my, this is a Glock 23. I carry that in there. So that's kind of the weapon that goes in the gun, or goes in the bag that I keep in there. There's nothing else in that. It's just kind of, it has some Velcro on the back. You're probably not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There's some Velcro on the back that you could secure a holster in there. I just carry this because I can have it in the bag all the time, and then throw the rig on me if I need it, or just draw it from the bag itself. All right, so that's the back. Actually, I'm gonna put that back in there, so I don't want to forget it. On the right side, depending on how you look at it, there is I usually keep a bottle of water in here. I think that's an important thing to have for whatever reason. If you can use it for any kind of emergency kind of things, if you need to clean up a wound, or if you do get into some kind of fight or whatever, afterwards you're gonna need some water. All right, this is how it goes, and it's just good to have water with you that you can just chug and be done with it. You don't get dehydrated, and you can keep focused and all that kind of stuff. But right now, I have a Streamlight. What is this one? The Super Tac. All right, has a very tight, bright beam. Doesn't have a whole lot of throw on the side. It has a little bit, but it's just a good standard. Not standard. There's nothing standard about it. It's a good just like to have. It's very rugged. As you can see, it's all beat up, torn up. I've crushed this on a door. It got caught in the door, and it crushed it, and it almost popped the lens off, but I just clicked it back in, and you'd never know the difference. This is a very rugged light. And a shout out to Streamlight. My little daughter likes the pressure pad. She likes to chew on it, and she basically chewed a hole through my other one, which made it not very reliable. I'll just say that, because she tore up the insides basically of it. And I contacted Streamlight. I was like, hey, I told them exactly what happened. Like, hey, my daughter ate this thing, and I needed to figure out how to get another one. And they just got my mailing address and stuff like that and sent me a new one for free. I didn't have to pay for it. So shout out to Streamlight. That's cool. Big fan of their stuff. That's what I keep over here right now. Like I said, usually it has water in it, but right now it doesn't have water. On the other side, the left side, I carry a tourniquet on the outside on a quick little, I think it's a cat tourniquet. So you just pull it up, pull your tourniquet out, and you're ready to go. I think that's important to have, especially on something like this. This is not something you walk around with, all right? This is something goes down, you grab it. So you don't care if anybody sees you got a tourniquet. You're not trying to be covert, all right? You're overt, all right? So then on this pouch that it has in here, I usually keep, this is some beef jerky from MRE. So I don't think it's real beef jerky. I think it's like cardboard. But it's got a little bit of protein, then a protein bar kind of thing, and then a thing of energy, just in case. You never know what you need. And that's old. These things need to be replaced. I bought this a long time ago. All right. That's what I usually keep in there. So I usually have food and water, and it's not like food like an MRE. It's a little bit of calories, a little bit of protein, a little bit of something, so that after the event or whatever might be going on, you can put your calories back in, and so you don't feel completely wasted and all that. So then you got a big main clip. Open it up. These are only secured by this being held over it. All right, but I've never had any problems with them falling out. But I keep pistol mags in here. These are just mags that will go in the gun that I have in it, in the bag. I've got 3 of those. These are the 13 rounds, and then I have the full size ones, so they're 15 rounds of 40. All right, so those are what I keep in there, and those are just readily accessible, fast, easy to get to. In this pouch, I don't think I even have anything in here. Sometimes I carry like paper or whatnot in here. It's kind of bare. There's nothing in here right now. Or sometimes I'll have the mags in here or whatever. If I'm going to the range, a lot of times I'll have paper or something in there that I can write down, take notes on. In the main pouch, a lot of you are going to be disappointed. I don't have a whole lot. I've got 4 AR mags, because in general, if I have a long gun on me, it's going to be an AR, not an AK. If for some reason I'm running my AK for whatever reason, I'll put those in here. If I'm really thinking about it and bringing this with me, then I'll bring that in here. And sometimes it all depends. I might have more mags, more pistol mags in the bag, but in general, that's what I have. All right, so I do not have full like blowout kits like some people carry all this stuff. Honestly, I haven't spent the money on all that, and I'm not super trained on all that kind of stuff. I can deal with simple things. I probably should throw like a rag in there, you know, for whatever reason, but I already have a tourniquet. I don't have any gauze or stuff like that. I probably should. I'm sure a lot of you will get on here and tell me I'm an idiot for not having that, but this is what I have, and that's what I carry. I mean, use what you have. I would rather have something like this and bring it with me. You know, I'm not going to have this if I'm like running to Walmart. I'll take this if we are going on like a trip, you know, like an overnight kind of thing. This is something that I actually do. I bring it with me, and when we have it, just in case. You never know, and you hope you never have to use it. But if you do, that's what it's for. All right. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. That was just a quick. That's probably one of the shortest videos I've made. Maybe, I don't know. If I keep rambling on, it'll go longer. But that's generally just what I have. It's very quick, very simple. Let me know in the comments like what you think. I mean, you can tell me I'm an idiot for not having a full blowout kit, or name your thing that you think that I need to have. And you never know, I might actually listen to you. I might, you never know. Each to his own. I mean, this is what I have. Anyway, y'all be safe, be good. I'm thinking about doing some different stuff later on, some different videos, maybe some exciting things. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. But I really have some plans for upcoming videos and stuff like that. So I would say stay tuned, but this is not a radio station. This is not a TV station. There's nothing to be tuned to. But please just watch the videos and share it and stuff like that. Tell people about it. The more people that watch these things, the more encouragement it gives me. So maybe I can step out and do some stuff. Tell me what you want to see more. You want to see more gun stuff, more gear stuff? Give me some ideas. I mean, I could come up with ideas, but my time's limited. So anyway, y'all be good, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.